Ow. 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 Howdy folks, and welcome back to ARK Extinction Adventures. We are in ARK Extinction. Look at that pillar over there, that building, whatever that thing is. That is an eco thing, by the way, in case you're curious. Eco's mods have these kind of a community center thing. If you look in the crafting station, there's this this thing right here, I think, community box. And in there you can craft this thing, which is just like a portable little lookout tower that you can attach ladders to and climb up. And it's pretty cool for a taming platform as well, I notice. You could theoretically tame from up here, but I'll just fall off. It's not going to kill me. So there's Regina. We tamed her up. There's Ed. We tamed him in the beginning. Her. Sorry, they're both hers. I don't know why I said Ed was a him. Sorry, Ed. Sorry. I mean, actually, wait a minute. No, Ed, you identify as male, don't you? Oh, that's all right. Everybody's taming up some birds. We've got Scott with his... We got, this is Scott's old one. There's, of course, Pete, the one I tamed up. And first bird is, I think, Scriptar's. Or Scriptar's off with his bird, actually, I think, right now. I don't know. I think he's still on right now. Online Scriptar, yeah, he is still on. Okay, so he's got his bird. So, you saw in the last episode, we got the bird. We also tried to fight for a drop. We gave up. So what I'm going to do this episode is I want to find a base location. And I actually was scouting around off camera, and I think I found where I want to build. I want to build in the snow again. I miss the snow. And on Extinction, you've got some special biomes. You know, like in the island, you'd have an area that transitioned to snow, and then you'd have a snowy area. And in things like Ragnarok, you'd have a desert area and that sort of thing. Well, as you can see from over there, in Extinction, they've actually put the different biomes by the towers. There's Red Tower in the desert over there, and there's Blue Tower in the snow over here, underneath these domes. And the really cool thing about these domes is when you fly into them, you basically go into the world. Once you're inside looking out, it looks like it's snow everywhere. It looks like you're not. It looks like you're on a snowy planet. You don't see this stuff back here behind us until you leave the dome, which is really cool. Now, the blue snow dome is a little different because it actually borders up against, if you look at the map, it borders up against the side of the world and the top of the world, mostly the side of the world. And if you fly out that side, you actually hit the new barrier. It used to be like, people would call it the Visqueen barrier. It isn't really, is that a regular RG or is that an owl? That's an owl. It used to be a Visqueen barrier that you couldn't go through. They don't have that anymore. What they have now is, whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Didn't mean to hit that. Is a zone that you go into. So watch, I'm going to transition in. But you go to a zone where it makes you, bleeds you basically. Look what happened as soon as I got in. It now looks like we are in a snow world. There we go, snow world. So you look around, everywhere you look around, you're like, oh man, there's snow everywhere. We'll never get out of this place. But if you just fly this direction towards this snowy mountain, and boom, you're back out. Which is kind of cool. I like that. I really do. So anyway, we found a place over here. We being Pete and myself, the bird, earlier, looking around. I don't have any meat on me. It just dawned on me. I should probably get some food. And don't have some water, but I can deal with that later. And that's going to be just past the Blue Tower. These guys are cool. I thought they were kind of scary looking, but they're not actually. They're scary on foot. These guys. But look at the health. They have almost no health. They have a weird attack where they'll like leap up into the sky and then pounce down. Leap up far into the sky and pounce down. But they're not terribly scary. They can be defeated pretty quickly. So what we're going to do, if I can find the location, I put a foundations down and marked it, is I think we go up this way. Yeah, I think it's pretty much straight ahead. I think we go up that, and then up that, and then it's over here somewhere. I think it's right where I'm pointing. Right there is my bet. It's very near the top, and there's actually some glitchy bits up here too, which I discovered. And I'll show you those here in a second. Not this one. It might be. There it is. There's my mark. And you see we've got some animals here too. Aminals. Daedon killed. I killed the moose too. I'm sorry, Moosey. I'm sorry, Moosey. that's not Daedon. Oh, no, I didn't kill the moose. I actually thought that piece of metal was actually the Daedon. So anyway, I think I said Bowden, I did. So here's where I claim. Now, the interesting thing about this is some animals and things spawn up here, but there's also some bushes. I don't think they finished this map. These bushes you cannot... Yeah, it was getting stone. You can't get berries from it. You can't get fiber from it. It was placed but never activated as a harvestable item, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if these are harvestable. Oh, yeah, they are. I guess it's kind of hard to make those not harvestable. But anyway, this is where I think we want to build. You can't go much higher. If you do, you pop out of the dome. And it starts bleeding you. I'll show you the effect. There you go. Pretty soon now. I just don't want to go too high because it hurts. There we go. Oh, it's not bleeding me yet because I haven't left. If I go over here, somewhere over here, it does that. It lets me land here? This is cool to it? I can theoretically build here? Somewhere around here, if I go up a little higher, you'll see it. Just fly up until it tells me. Come on, do it. You can see the stars starting to fade in up there. It's getting closer to this. Why is it not doing it? It normally does it. That's weird. I think I found kind of a glitchy area where it doesn't do that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Anyway, I'll show it to you some other time. I'm sure we'll find it. But for now, if I can figure out where I was just a second ago. Where my base is going to be. Right there. There it is. We're going to work on setting up a base. We've got 4 foundations down. We need to build some more. So I'll get at it and we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've got a behemoth gate here. I've been frantically trying to build this wall, and I've got not all of the walls up yet. Because there are some dangerous things spawning here, but I got a little bit of a hut, a little bit of a base, a couple of doors going in here. It's very much a small rectangle, as you might expect, with some critical workstations, a ramp up to the roof here so I can get the bird in and out easily. The bird can actually hide in there, which is nice, especially since we have those swoopy guys that are not too tough, but they are annoying, swooping down for every once in a while over here. So it's good to have a place for them. So I am basically just grinding stone, wood, and thatch and completing this. And I'm thinking about how are we going to handle passive, or not passive, active defense for things like the swoopy guys. Do we just build the walls so high that they don't go over the walls? Do we try to put a ceiling on this place? Do we find out what kind of turrets? I know they have like a kind of a mechanical sort of turret thing that you might be able to use. I saw that in the trailer. I don't know the details of that. There's obviously no Plant Species X here. So what are we going to do? So we'll have to think about that. But for right now, it's all about the grind. It's 2 in the morning. But it doesn't look it because I've gammed up and I've got these cool little eco lights. I like these hanging lights. They don't require electricity, don't require fuel. They're not actually that bright. This is mildly gammed up. This is like, I think, 2.75, which is just slightly above normal game gamma. In fact, let me show you normal game gamma. Normal game gamma. You see that they're just barely light enough for me to be able to see these areas, but it's still pretty dark. So it's not like they give you a lot of light, but they're still kind of cool to have around. And when I game up to 275, I can see around just fine. If I game up to 3, I think this is what 3 is. I can see just almost as if it's daylight. So it's just a really cool little guy. So anyway, built this guy out a little bit more. This ramp is up here. I finished the wall. Put a little door over here with a little window. And the ramp to go up and down. Oh, I have this. I'm sorry. I have this one set to auto open and close, so I can get in and out fast, like if I'm being chased by a wolf pack or something, which has happened. Speaking of wolf pack, oh, I want to auto hide these guys. Hide all connected. Hide all. No. Hide all connected. There we go. It should hide all the connected fence posts on this guy all the way around. Which it is. Cool. Ooh, I don't want to go that way. Ooh, very careful. Nope, you can stay open. And then this one this one was connected to the other side, so it hid when I did that one. Okay, cool. So, I think the next thing we need to do, though, is start getting some tames in here. First of all, getting wood is really difficult. There's some trees that grow around here, right? And if I leave, log out and come back, actually, believe it or not, I don't know if it's the map. I know our server settings, we made it so that stuff will grow closer to foundations than by default in the game, but not super close. And when I came back after logging out, I had rocks covering that feeding trough and metal node over here and a tree in the middle. So it was coming back. It's interesting to see if it continues to do that. But I do need something that will get wood really well. Now, you'd think mammoth, right? I mean, we're in the winter biome. You'd think mammoth. I don't think mammoth. Whenever I think of wood, I think beaver. And I just tamed off camera, and I really should have tamed on camera. Mortuary was playing here, and he had to log out because it was getting late where he is in Europe. And there was a 150 beaver. It was 150 or 140, I can't remember. A really high-level beaver near where he's building his base. And he said, oh, I wish I could have gotten that. And so I surprised him by taming it for him and dropping it off at his base. But I want to do the same thing for me, which means obviously there's no beavers here. There are mammoths, like I said. So we're going to... Now, I know there are things that get wood better. I know there are. I just like beavers. You know, there are Xenos, I think, get wood well. We can also go get what are they? The Thorny dragons in the desert biome are available on here too. We can go there if we want to. There goes one of those guys. Those guys are... I mean, I almost want to capture one of those guys and tame one of those guys too. I think they're just attacking guys like raptors, like flying raptor thingies. I don't think they do anything else, really. They're like little mini dragons, but they're not very powerful. Kind of sucks. What level are you? I can never really hit these things. There we go. Oh, you're only a level 40? Here we go. Watch, for instance. See how quickly they die. There he goes. He's dead. He's not that scary. They're scary when you're in person, but... Oh, we got a pig here. Hello, piggy. Goodbye, piggy. Alright. I'm also curious, is this just a regular old terminal? It is. Oh, I can actually make it with a dust. Nice! I wondered if I could make element with the dust. Cool. We get those dust from killing those enforcers and things, so that's good to know. I'm giving myself a little bit more crafting skill. I want to get to 1,000 crafting skill, which actually lets you make ramshackle stuff, which is really cool. Last I checked, it did. So, I think we're off to find a beaver, he says, questioningly. Thorny Dragon would be too far away. I think there might actually be beaver here. I haven't looked, but I mean, it seems like it would be prime beaver area, right? I also want to get these snow owls someday. Oh yeah, it looks like there might be beaver in there. Is that beaver, Dan? It is. Yeah, there's beaver here. Cool. Maybe we get a snow owl so we can pick up a beaver. I wonder if snow owls will pick up beaver. You know, here's a snow owl right here, for instance, right? Yep. Okay, let me get you tagged again. There we go. That one's only level 15, but still, you know what I mean. Oh, there's one up top, too. What are you? 15 as well. So we should try to find a snow owl, maybe. Did Megatherium get wood? I need to look that up. Well, either way, hello thingy. We need to get some supplies ready, I think, if we're going to tame a bird, which I do want to tame a snow owl. No matter what, I want to tame a snow owl. So we're going to set up a snow owl trap. I don't know how it works. I know that Scott, I would have thought it would have been like RG's, but Scott said that the snow owl can fly through pillars, which RG's cannot. So you can't quite set up an RG-like trap. You have to set up something else. So we're going to figure out what kind of design we want and where we want to put it, and then we'll try to trap a snow owl. How's that? I lied a little bit. I decided to make a couple of improvements to the base before I left and departed. As you recall, just a moment ago, this went up to the roof. It now goes up to this loft where I'm keeping Pete, and we've moved Regina over here as well. So Pete and any other flyers that can fit in this gate will fit in here. There's a little bit of a landing pad out here, and over here I've got a smaller Dino Garage. So I'm going to put a ceiling on this to protect against those jumpy guys. And this will be kind of a back area, courtyard area, I guess, or something. We'll figure it out. But this garage for the smaller dinos with the dino gateway there, and I'm putting a dino gateway here as well. And then the big guys like Regina, the big girls like Regina, will be out here. Regina has no problem with those little flyy guys. If they try to do anything with Regina, she's just going to eat them alive. We have teleporters now. We had the awesome teleporter mod. We tried to go without it. We can't. I mean, come on. It's just too powerful. It's just too cool. I mean, being able to pull your dinos to you. It looks like Scott's done that as well. Like being able to pull Pete down here. Boom. Hey, Pete, how you doing? Come on, man. How can you not have awesome teleporters? It's just so cool. So anyway, now, or I don't know if I think I'm going to finish this garage just by grinding and constructing this just by grinding, wood, especially wood. Stone I can get a plenty up here. Wood is a little harder. And thatch, and complete this, and then we'll set out looking for a wood-getting critter. I also have been flying around, and I saw where the RGs are spawning, and I'm thinking maybe getting an RG would be a good idea, so we could tame those things in a taming pit. So we might actually build a taming pit too. What do you guys think? Should I build a taming pit? I think so. I've built something for an owl trap. We talked about an owl trap. I've built something. Let's kind of test it out. It's the quickest way to get to our bird now. All right, Pete. We're going to test out. Pete's going to be our flyer when we do this. Oops. Oh, I have all my materials for building on me, so Pete can't fly. That makes sense. Let's dump that stuff off, too. Okay. Now we've just got Regina on our shoulder. Hello, Regina. That's the Dino Pickup mod, by the way. Make sure I'm familiar. Check the mod list in the description. Okay. Here it is. It's set up with an S Plus gate for auto open, auto close with a 10-second delay. So I want to get a kind of a feel for the timing on it. So if I come up with this owl right in my, I haven't put the ceiling on it yet, in my tail, he's going to start biting on me. I'm going to try to break my way free, and then if I get through here, I did it too quickly. I got to get used to the timing on this. How long I have to wait. Maybe I should count in my head as I do it. Probably. Okay, that just auto-closed. Let's do it again, and I'll count out loud now, but I'll do it in my head later. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. That seems longer than 10 seconds. It's set for 10-second delay. There it goes. That is set for a 10-second delay. Did I reset it? Current delay 10 seconds. Go with 5 seconds? Now we'll try it again. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. By going through, am I like setting it again? Maybe? Well, let's see. 1001, 1002, 2003, 2004, 2005. Now it's starting at 1001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005. Yeah. By going through the leave, I restart the counter. That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. It works really great if you can use pillars. You can't with an owl. Scott determined that the owls can fit through the pillars. So anything a pteranodon can fit through, an owl can fit through. So normally we would make these traps with pillars on the side, and we would fly the pteranodon through, and then the RG couldn't get through. Or the RG or the griffin or whatever couldn't get through. But with the owl, it's a different matter. I say. I have to come up with a way to do this. Now, a tech shield would work brilliantly, but I don't have any tech. An S Plus tech gateway on the other side would be perfect, because you can just fly through with that door to auto-close behind it and then go through the tech, and it won't be able to go through the tech. What do I need to do to get to a tech? I need way too much for that. It's called a tech force field? I don't even know. There's a tech force field. Actually, the large one. Black pearls, element, and silica pearls. But you have to make it on a tech replicator, which we don't have yet. Okay. I was going to say, I could probably scrounge those resources, but, you know, with the element dust at one of the crafting stations that are built into the map. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do this. I mean, the only way I can think to do it is to get somebody to help me, but if I want to try to do it solo, which is the goal here, I'm going to have to be able to close the Dino Gateway on my own. So maybe I set this to switch to manual. Leave it open. And try to zip away from the owl. The owls are pretty fast, though. I say zip away from the owl and close it as I'm leaving. They don't have an S+ gun for closing doors, do they? I don't think so. I don't think so. That would be cool too, have it in my hand and just like shoot the door as I'm leaving. Okay, so let's put a ceiling on it. Let's give it a try. See if that works. See if we can do it. So I've used hatches because they're cheaper to make. Yeah, someday I'll get the words out right. I'm thinking with the fact that I have to fly back and close this gate and how fast the owls are, I might want to extend the length of this thing quite a bit and make it a long journey for the owl to get back. In fact, I think I'm going to do that because I don't think this will work. I mean, maybe I'll test that with a low level one just for the heck of it. Yeah, that wouldn't bum me out so much. Let me go grab the very first owl I see and see if this will work at this length. I think I'm going to have to make it longer. All right, here are some candidates, victims. Let's see if we can get the attention of one of them. Doesn't matter which one. You coming with me? No, you don't want to come with me. This one seems to be a bit brain dead. I'm going to try to kill this guy. There we go. Will you come? Oh, yeah, you will. Okay, it's after me. Let it bite me. There we go. Ow. Yeah, you bite. Ow. Ow. Keep biting. I can't really tell what level that is. 25. Okay. Bite me. It has the same heal thing, it looks like, or similar heal thing to the RG. The RG, when it consumes food, heals. There's my trap up ahead. Let's see. Maybe. Ow. I'll just let him tank. Oh, no. Just dawned on me. Oh, right when I went to whistle him neutral, I stopped my forward momentum. Man. I stopped my forward momentum to whistle neutral to the Rex, and that's when the Rex decided to bite because the bird went past me and the Rex could see it. Ah. Alright, time for another one. There was another one. It's gone down here now. Can I get its attention? Only by killing the things it's trying to eat, apparently. Which is fine. Alright, okay, he's coming. Keep nicking at me. Lose focus. Don't give up on me. Little 20. You're also 25. What is it with 25? Huh? Ow. 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 I need you to bite, though, because I want you to lose your interest in me. Which hopefully you won't do. Ow. Ow. Go. Ow. If I had animals in my base, I would not be cutting it this close because they'd be freaking out, or potentially, or it would see them. Wow, he actually pushed me forward. He's pushing me forward. I'm not actually going forward. He's pushing me forward. Go low, so it goes in with us. It has. Now, then we make this run out here like this. No, we can't. But we absolutely... It's fine, you can kill it. We absolutely need to make that longer. Way longer. That thing is so fast. And it's so difficult. I want to make it long enough that I can actually jump off the bird and do it, you know? Go ahead and whistle the Rex back neutral. Cool thing is it'll listen to your whistles when it's on your shoulders. That's nice. Alright, so we need to make that longer. Alright, well, I guess that will be for the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.